Why is Dolly in the dining room when I went to get bread just now?
I think that they're setting up for seniors at lunch. They just brought the
Candace
food.
told me she's not doing that anymore because of assaulting me on Wednesday the 31st.
She's not working for them anymore?
That's what Candace told me. Could you please call Candace for me? And I'm really upset about this
Do you want me to
because
go
she
in there
attacked
with
me.
you?
Dolly attacked me and Rita Lennar on Wednesday the 31st when we went to get bread.
Go in and get bread now?
I just got some and I was shocked to see her working there.
I was going to say I can go in there with you if you want me to go.
No, I just went in there and picked up something quick. I didn't stay because she's in there.
Well,
My heart's beating right now, and
she's allowed in there. We can't stop her from being
she was. Candace said she lost her job because of assaulting me on Wednesday. Aging Matters fired her. Why is she back? Please call Candace. Tell her I'm really having.
Do you want to go over and see Candace?
Well, I just want you to call her and see if she's there and tell her that
You're going to go over.
I've got high anxiety right now.
I know. You want me to call
It's
her
triggered
and
my.
come in?
Pardon me?
You want me to call her and let her know you're coming over?
No, tell her to come here, or I can talk to her on the phone and find out why Dolly is here.
She can be there, hon. She could be in the lunchroom.
She's working Aging Matters. She attacked me 2 weeks ago doing that on her job. She lost. Candace, please call Candace. Please call Candace. I don't want to walk over there because
but I'm just asking what you want me to ask her.
I'll get on the phone with her. Tell her I'm here and I want to talk to her. I'll talk to her myself.
Okay.
I'll tell her myself. That's all.
I think she's at this desk. Okay. I have Miss V in here with me, and she wants to talk to you about Dolly being at the lunchroom. Okay. I'm going to put you on speaker. Thanks. Can you hear us? Candace?
I can barely hear you.
Okay. Go ahead.
Candace, this is Dee. I just came down to the dining room to get some bread, and Dolly's working there with Gregory. And it's triggered my anxiety. I didn't stay. I didn't pick up any bread. I grabbed some buns that were right there and I left. And I came over to Courtney's office to find out why Dolly is still working in the dining room after she attacked me physically and Rita Lennar on Wednesday, the 31st of May, while she was working for Aging Matters.
So that's I'll have to talk to Jerry.
Who's Jerry?
Jerry is her Aging Matters supervisor.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be talking to Westminster Communities. This is not right, Candace. This is not right. She's not evicted. She's not lost her job. She's around there where I have to be. And this is total breach of contract. I know you're trying, but I think your hands are tied and it puts me at risk. And I'm very upset about this. I'm at risk again. And I'm sorry, but she needs to be evicted. She needs to be evicted for what she did on Wednesday, regardless of what Aging Matters does. My contract, my lease says that when police are called and it's like this, physical threats and attacks, that she will be terminated. Look at the conduct on the house rules. The letter M says she may, it says she will be terminated. It doesn't say she may be. And I have the video, I have the witnesses and everybody that saw her physically attack me.
If you have that video, because
I don't need the video. You were witness to it,
no,
and so
I know, but
I don't need the video.
I thought you just said you have the.
I know I have the video backing up what I'm telling you. And
I know I was there. Just hear me out, okay? Because
you need to tell police that you saw her physically attack me and had to jump in between us.
Just hear me out for a second. So you know when you're describing something to somebody that happened, right? You know, or somebody is describing something to you. You know, you have a mental image of what's going on in your mind, but you never really know the extent of it because you weren't the one that witnessed it. Okay? So
I don't need a video.
Oh,
I do not need a video.
just, can you please let me finish? All I'm saying is, if you do have it, I would like to show that to Alex, so she can, because I've explained, I told her everything that happened, but I think that being able to watch it.
The lease, listen, you guys have the property, your own property camera of it. And the police have a body cam from the officer who came. I thought he was Officer Collins, but when he came back and gave me his card, the case number card, it had the name Flowers on it. Who was the officer that you guys talked to who came for your phone call, your 911 call for
I
the
don't know who that officer was, because when I wasn't able to get his business card because I stayed behind and I spoke to you, and then he left.
He gave me the card, but
Okay.
I don't trust him to write up a good. He heard Donna. Everyone heard Donna admit to him she started the harassing me, and he turned around after hearing her say that and just redefined it as an argument instead of harassment. That's why I don't trust him. But you all saw Dolly attack me. You heard Donna admit she initiated a harassing incident with me after she was told to cease and desist from that by Galen Gann and by police officers. And I forwarded you emails with all that on it, that she has bullied and harassed Rodney Moss in 311 here at the bread table a couple years ago. And Galen Gann told her to apologize to him, and she did it in writing. I have a copy of it. She's violating cease and desist, Donna and Dolly, okay? And my court case of stalking, harassment, stalking is harassment. You can look up the law. It's all about harassment, different types, all right? So I have suffered harassment, stalking, whatever, and even if police don't arrest them or charge them, okay, Westminster Asbury has the obligation in my lease to terminate them according to the conduct rules, letter M, and all the other A, B, and C about any hint of harassment, any kind of threats, any hint of it. I don't have to be injured or touched, which I was touched because I could feel her spit on my face when she came up and behind me, started yelling at me for telling Donna to stop harassing me. There was a big gang up again, and I gave you all that. I gave you those emails. I was harassed, Candace, and my lease says they need to be terminated, both of them. They harassed me. It's not an option in my lease. It's not an option for you or Westminster to not terminate their lease. Okay? It's not an option for you guys. And I'm really upset coming down here. This has triggered my whole PTS again. And now I don't trust that you're really protecting me, Candace. And I know you want me to trust you. I'm trying.
See, I'm doing everything that I can.
No, you're not enforcing the consequences of my lease. My lease doesn't require police to charge them. My lease doesn't require the court to charge them. However, I'm going to tell you this. I have the ruling from the judge in March this year on my stalking case. The judge agreed that Dolly harassed me. The only reason the judge dismissed it is the judge did not agree that I suffered enough emotional trauma from it. But the judge in her ruling, I have it right there, and you can look it up on my case, which I've given you the case number. I'm asking you to look up my case, and you can see the judge's own ruling. She did not deny that on March 3rd last year, Dolly came and harassed me when I called the police on her boyfriend, Gregory, for committing intentional battery of me. It's not an option for you guys anymore. I can't sit around here and worry about coming to the bread table every Wednesday because you can't terminate her lease, or won't, according to my lease. You're in breach of contract with me, and I'm trying to work with you, Candace, but this is not right. You're not giving me protection, and that's a breach of contract. I have a right to a peaceful, safe environment, and I don't feel I'm getting it still. And you're using all kinds of excuses that the harassment was not stalking. It doesn't matter if she was charged with stalking 2 Wednesdays ago. She harassed me 2 Wednesdays ago.
See, Alex will be here on Friday. I'm going to give her a call to see if we can all three meet, okay?
And you got your bread, right?
Okay, we can meet, but I am going to meet and file. I'm going to file another written complaint.
That's fine.
Okay, and tell her that I'm gonna have the rules with me. Tell her to have the rules with me, the house rules and my lease rules, and explain to me why she cannot terminate my offenders.
See if she is even available for a meeting. I have to check.
Okay, and in the meantime, I want you all, you and her, to look at the emails I sent you the past 2 weeks.
See, I'm going through the emails. I also have a strict timeline that I'm trying to get some things done. I just spoke to security today, like 5 minutes before you called. I had a meeting with the operations manager and the district manager, and I voiced your concerns to them.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I am working on things.
right now I'm working on termination of them, and
but-
that's my focus now because I'm not feeling safe here.
I understand.
And you're not terminating them. Listen, look at the tenant selection guide, page 9. It says, regardless of whether police protect me, okay, I still have VAWA rights.
See, we've gone over this a lot.
But you're ignoring it.
I'm not. It just, things take time.
Well, no, things don't have to take time.
They do.
The lease is clear. They're terminated. Okay, so let me know if Mukherjee, I'm gonna write her a letter anyway. I'm gonna write the whole company. Okay, I'm tired of this, Candace, and I know you're trying. I'm trying to work with you. Okay, I think you have your hands tied, and
The more that we go over.
tell Mukherjee, please tell Mukherjee, I don't need a video. I have witnesses that have come to me afterwards that witnessed you telling Dolly to stop. And hearing Donna admit she started the whole harassment. And they see it as harassment. They see it as a threat. They're just afraid to say anything because they don't want to be retaliated against by Mukherjee, Maria Henderson, or Janet Herron for filing complaints against their favored tenants. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. There are too many people here that witnessed that and have offered to tell me that in confidence. But I'm going to, I'm going to have to insist on them being terminated because people are not happy with what happened. And they're not happy she's back in the dining room. As a matter of fact, some people said they're not going to eat in the dining room anymore because she's there. Okay? And when they found out she was not there anymore, you told me she wasn't there anymore. She was fired.
No, I never said that she was fired. I said she was disciplined.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks discipline is not enough for me. She should have been fired. She physically assaulted me, and if Aging Matters is not going to fire her, I have a complaint about them too. Okay, so tell Aging Matters, tell them all, I am not happy with this decision to just suspend her. She needs to be terminated by Westminster, and she needs to be terminated by Aging Matters. They're in breach of contract, but all of you. And I'm sorry, Candace, that I have to get tough like this, but this is my safety at risk.
I understand, Dee.
She's abandoned her apartment. Everyone knows she doesn't live there anymore. She's had a whole apartment empty for 1.5 years now, living with Greg. That's against HUD rules, and that's in the house rules, that she's abandoned her apartment, and everybody knows it. She never got permission to do that from HUD. Okay. They would never give her permission anyway. So why isn't she terminated from that apartment to begin with?
I just sent Alex a message and she's calling me.
Okay.
Gotta go.
All right. I want you to get back to me. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Courtney. Thanks. We're still friends. Tell her we're still friends.
Well, you don't have the same car. Well, no, it's not